behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello there, it's Paul Mash TV. Time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview is coming up shortly. But before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell button below you there. And anytime you click those, obviously you'll be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And if you'd like to leave a comment on the comment section below, you're welcome to. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you check the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of this program, you're going to find some contact info for you. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Helsinki, Finland today, we have Minna. She's a fantastic artist and singer. And I think you're really going to love her, and we'll be there in just a second for that. But first, here's another quick word from the King Gordon Show. Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Helsinki, Finland today, we have Minna. Thanks for joining us, Minna.
Thank you. It's very nice to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here too. The first question I usually ask people is, everybody gets their start in their own way, whether they're in a musical family or whether they just decide to do it on their own or whatever. Tell us a little bit about your story, though.
Okay, my story. Well, music has been part of my life since I was little.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember sitting at the piano as a child and making up my own songs and playing them for my grandmother. And music runs in my blood. It's both my heritage and my passion. And creating my own songs, both the melodies and lyrics, has always been special to me. And in 1985, I joined a band with my schoolmates, and that changed everything. I fell in love with singing and performing, and I knew right then that I wanted a career in music. And now it's my second profession, and I've been making music for 40 years. And over the years, I played in many rock bands. And since 2020, I've been concentrating on my solo work. And I write and release all my songs in both Finnish and English, with 14 singles released so far, and each song having both a Finnish and English version. And Kallio and its English version Rock are my latest releases.
Okay, well, that's a great story, and I hope you have many years ahead of you. Tell us a little bit about the bands or the influences that you had growing up. Did you have any legends or anything like that?
My roots, they are in rock music, and I'm a rock singer at my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And Janis Joplin has been my biggest influence. But I also love Kate Bush and David Bowie's music deeply. Kate Bush's way of making music is exactly what I'm doing now with my solo work. I can experiment freely and create unique soundscapes without any limits. And that's wonderful.
Mm. Yeah, a couple of great singers you mentioned there. Like you mentioned Kate Bush and Janis Joplin. They were really great artists. And
yeah.
Tell everybody how we can find more about you. I'm sure you're on streaming and social media, but maybe you have an official website as well. Tell everybody all about that.
You can find all my music and information and links about me on my website at minnauramusic.com/en. And my songs are also available on all streaming platforms like Spotify and YouTube and the other.
Okay.
Everywhere.
And you're just about everywhere in social media too, like Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, Facebook and Instagram. And you find Minna Music.
Okay.
When you write in Instagram, you find me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, check them out on all those places, even her official website, minnaora.com. And I know she would really love you for that. And a moment ago, you mentioned your song Rock, and that is the video we're going to be showing. Is there a story behind this song?
Okay. Well, I had always hoped to work with Outi Mäenpää, who is considered to be the most charismatic actress in Finland. And after writing Rock, I reached out to her since we had been in touch about my earlier songs on social media. And I asked if she would play the role of Mother Earth in the music video. And she loved the song and said yes, and I was so excited. And our video producer had the idea of setting the story in traditional Finnish landscapes during ancient times. The video takes us back to simpler time, no phones, no internet, just people depending on each other. And it shows how people have always needed to belong somewhere and be there for each other, passing these values down through generations. And just like with my earlier solo singles, we created two versions of the video, one for Kallio, where I sing in Finnish, and one for Rock, where I sing in English. That's the story.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a great song, and I know you guys out there are going to love it too. And we're going to get to that in a second. But Minna, thank you so much for coming today. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you have anything new to plug for us.
Yes. And thank you so much that I can be here.
Okay. Well, without further ado, here it is. Minna Oro with Rock begins right now.
This time you're taking your first steps, just like I have done in the past. It feels so wild to send you out to the world, but I will root for you no matter what you do. There is nothing more important in this world than how you want to share your love. This is what I've tried to teach you. You are my own flesh and blood. I will stand right beside you, just like a rock. You can lean into when the winds are changing. I will always protect you, 'cause I am your rock. I am your rock. Throughout prepared to take the final step, but I didn't want to let you go. You did your best, ushered me ahead, told me the values you had set. You said, girl, always laugh when you got the chance, and make sure you also learn to say no. Said, girl, learn to love yourself. I was your own flesh and blood, and you stood right beside me